I can make that a metal riff really easily. Hi. I don't have a guitar. And you muted me again.
I didn't mute you.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
Your kazoo needs to tune it up.
Kazoo would be a great set of call letters. Morse goes, yeah, well, it probably already is. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to N.A.P.S.
We're late. It's my fault. I made him listen to a couple of songs.
Yeah, well. Jake should be joining us shortly. Jake's out having fun with the fam. So, how's it going, everybody? How's your Sunday going? We're kind of having a little. I'm kind of having a little dilemma. What's going to run out first? What's going to happen first? Is my StreamYard account going to reset on the free plan, or am I going to run out of hours? Because we're getting right up to it.
Well, just stream on OBS next time on yourself.
Yeah, well, I have to figure out a way for guests and stuff. You know, if I'm alone, I'll probably just stream on OBS.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost the end of the month, so it's going to roll over. So you're probably fine.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah, probably. Watch hours. We're at about 3,100.
Well, almost there, dude. How many did you have when you started?
400.
Yeah, 400. So we can get there. Let's get there by Halloween. So Rob can have a monetized Halloween party.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do have
watch hours up. Just play it in the background. Play it for your pets when you're out all day. Just grab the longest stream and go.
Let me see. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Whole playlist. Grab his whole playlist.
Right sound effect. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the right sound effect. Hold on. Because I do have.
And he's not monetized, so it doesn't matter. You won't have to be skipping ads all the time.
Here we go. I do actually have some exciting news.
Oh no! What did I do?
No, well, I'm trying to find the right. I'm trying to find the sound for it. Here it is. Is that MP3? Where is it? Who the fuck did I? This is why I'm running out of watch hours.
This is why we're waiting on Jake too. Like we were late too, waiting for Jake because we're like he's better at filling dead air than us.
Well, okay. So, anyways, I do have an announcement. It's a special announcement. Why is this in? You know why? Because I downloaded this on any video converter, which I don't like. Which I don't like this. I don't like that program. I like, but I ran out of whatchamacallit. What's that thing that on the 4K downloader, which I probably shouldn't be telling people I'm using. Yeah, so I ran out of downloads on that, so I had to use on that. But I do have an announcement. Ready?
Okay.
I have officially crossed 2,000 subscribers. Yes, that's it. And that drum roll went on a little too long.
I was looking for the cricket sound. That won't pick up.
Actually,
yay, 2,000 subscribers. It kind of feels, it doesn't feel like... I know it feels so...
And this is why they didn't want me on the main channel.
Well, no, I mean, I was just gonna say, like, it probably feels like you already went there a few times over because you got up to 200,000 on your last gig. So,
Mhm.
which we all know was all you because you were writing and narrating. I mean, any monkey with a fucking computer from Walmart can edit.
Uh,
Like I can
there's,
edit, and I'm a moron.
there's a guy in the 70s. Hold on.
It's like it doesn't take anything. It's just drag and drop. It's like
There was a
loading
guy.
tunes onto a freaking MP3 player.
There was a guy actually in the 70s named Dave Hampton. He played for the Atlanta Falcons. He was a running back. The Atlanta Falcons were having a terrible season, and he actually crossed the 1,000-yard rushing mark for the season, and that's quite an accomplishment. Running back to get 1,000 yards. He got 1,000 yards, and then they stopped the game, had a ceremony, gave him a trophy, and then on the next play, he chalked up a loss and put him under 1,000 yards, and the time ran out before he could run another play and get back over it. I'm like, so did they have to take the trophy back? I mean, was that?
Yes.
So he became the first player in NFL history to cross the 1,000-yard yards for season mark, both coming and going. Yeah, so they are jealous of the kazoo. What can I tell you? The kazoo knows all. So where are we going to start today?
I don't know. What do you want to watch?
Okay,
if anybody wants to hear me talk about that Cowboy Bebop thing, this is probably the only place I'll do it.
Okay, well, first of all, let me go through NFL. I like doing this because it's my show. Fuck it, I get to do whatever I want. I'm going to go over week 3 of the NFL scores because fuck it, it's my show.
At the end, you should do it at the end or somewhere towards the middle, like
Okay, well,
the other podcast I've been making.
Well, when there's more games that are finished, probably.
Well, yeah, because like that's what they'll do. They'll do whatever they're chit chatting about, and then they'll go into like the weather and sports after, and then it'll be like a Florida man story. Right? And I like their show. It's like I there's nothing wrong with having shows that are in the same vein as other people's shows, right?
Yeah, it's probably.
But I mean, I think it's a little different because there's 3 of us and we're not in audio format, and we're not like gaming channels that are coming over and do. See, people. No, we're not talking about anybody in our community. I'm talking about Cox and Crendor. I'm a huge fan of like Cox and Crendor in the morning, and I've been making him stream me all their podcasts when I'm not listening to my other new favorite YouTube. Like I have old favorite YouTubers that I'm going back to, like all the Channel Awesome stuff, and then I have like my new favorite YouTubers. Like, well, do you want to name drop?
Shit, I played that. Yeah, name drop. Yeah,
you name drop.
That guy, and
the thing. You name drop him.
And the other thing.
Yeah.
The other guy.
Which other guy?
The other guy. Always wears a shirt.
But he doesn't. He wears latex instead of a shirt, or latex jacket instead of a shirt.
Okay. Oh, that guy's he's rather sleazy. He's rather sleazy, isn't he?
In all the best ways, though.
Sleazy P. Martini.
I turned Rob on to.
He's quite a character.
You didn't know. You weren't around back in the day with like Slaughterama and stuff. I've been a fan since Slaughterama.
Hey, Orange Chat Reviews is in the chat. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, now let's before we go on to the Marvel thing.
Yes.
I wanted to just talk about the Cowboy Bebop thing. Obviously, I can't play the opening credits. Can I play
Actually, you can. It's Netflix. They'll just claim you with the music. So if you want to transform it and talk over it every couple of seconds, because as long as you're not just like playing a song just to play it for other people to like give you money for it, then you should be fine, right?
Well, I got an update here. Let's see what my update is.
As long as it's transformative.
Salty Treasure. I go Ken.
What's that new channel I wanted to shout out too? Yelling about Star Trek.
Oh yeah, yelling about Star Trek. Yeah, that guy. Check him out.
He's really like I've looked through some of his videos. He's got one on how to turn on your partner potentially to Star Trek. He's talking about like NCIS, or he's actually talking about the quality of the shows. And he's got a good mic. He's got a good setup. So he's got about 10 subs. Go check him out.
Okay, so we're gonna go through.
And I don't see any political spin one way or another on his channel, which is very, very refreshing.
Okay, we're gonna go through this kind of quick. We're gonna go transform it though, so we're gonna have to stop every couple minutes. So give me a heads up if Jake actually shows up. So okay, so Right, here we go. And this is the opening scene. If this is going to give you any indication what the show's going to be like,
Yeah,
we're in for a heap of trouble.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, well.
All right, I'm out. I hate Bebop.
Well, that's just the opening theme.
I'm out.
Hey, look! It's J.J. Abrams' bootleg Sulu.
Was he Harold or he was Harold, right? Not Kumar.
I guess I don't know.
Is that the same guy? Or are people gonna say you're racist?
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
Harold.
So this scene, get everybody's stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right.
Is there any worse way to be running? He's running so awkwardly. Obviously, they tell him, yeah, make sure you flail your arms about.
It looks to me like they're desperately trying to say, hey, anime fans, look, it's an anime, but it's still an anime. And they're forgetting that, people who are anime fans want it to be animated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, listen, this guy,
Is he too old?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 49.
How old is the character?
27.
There you go.
Because that works.
I just look at his face. I'm like, okay, he looks good for his age, I suppose, but he looks like he's, over 40, and I'm like,
he looks like he doesn't want to be there.
He looks over 40. I just didn't know how old the character was. I was under this impression that the character was in his 20s. So
yeah. You know what this look is? Oh, why did I
just take the damn? Are we going with this take? Okay.
Like, going to take? Are the checks going to clear? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Good. You got the direct deposit number, my routing number. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, this better be worth it. So this guy's like, yeah.
Now, is that the guy they race swapped?
No. Well, I don't know. I think well, they race swapped everybody.
They race swapped everybody.
Is that the guy?
Right, the other guy they race swapped too. Is he supposed to be American?
Yeah, he's supposed to be American. Yeah,
or Jewish. He's supposed to be Jewish.
Spike Spiegel,
like American Jewish, right? Spiegel's a Jewish name, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Now this character's name is Jet Black. So obviously they thought, oh, his name's Jet Black. That means he has to be played by a black guy.
Just like Black Canary. And Token Black.
And there's Little Miss Perfect there, whatever her name is, with a leather jacket. Could be anybody.
Off the rack wardrobe instead of Miss Cosplay does it better.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, listen. All right, listen. Yeah, okay, not attractive woman. Okay, but you know what? Let's see if we can bring up Faye Valentine.
Cosplay did it better. First off,
Yeah, cosplay.
I'm just, this looks so cheap.
It does. It looks.
What they do? Spend all the money to get the composer back?
Probably. I mean, there's many.
Yeah,
different...
just because like bebop jazz is not my taste. I still know that Yoko Kanno is a very, very well respected composer, and it is a really, really big deal that she came back. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is. I just don't understand. I just do not understand. Well, I mean, why can they do it? Why can a cosplayer do it? Probably would just bargain. Like, really, what is so hard about that?
Yeah, they just found yellow shorts, a yellow shirt, and a red blouse to tie around it. That's all.
There's some suspenders here. Okay, there's the thigh-high leather boots. Well, no, those are stockings, but.
Yeah, stockings and knee-high boots.
They don't want Faye to be sexy, is what it is. That's it. That's all it is.
I think that like legit, it is not super practical to be running around in that sort of costume for a Netflix series, and I can see why you'd feel a little naked and exposed. But
all right, you want to know what? You want to know what? Dressing up as Batman is not a practical way to fight crime.
No. There's a reason why they make costumes pop and not some off the rack thing. That's kind of been my problem with Star Trek Discovery as well, is when They're doing these costumes that you can just go and find 1 or 2 pieces on Amazon. Same thing with Ray. You know, it was just a pair of Ugg boots. I think I did a whole video on this where just the costumes themselves are really, really easily accessible to cheap fly by night cosplay fans, to where, you know, you're like, oh, I'm going to a thing, I'm going to a convention, let me go and spend $20 on whatever I can throw together at Walmart today, you know, or I'll go over to the thrift store. Oh yeah, there's something. Okay, just a pair of shorts, any black shorts will do. So they dumb it down so it's easy to find for girls who do like $20 cosplays, which is fine if that's the fan base you're going for. But what do you expect the real diehards to say? What do you expect people who, you know, here's our show canon, and now they're expecting it? From what I read, I actually did a video on this I didn't release. They're supposed to be, that's the one I sent you. They're expecting it to be a continuation of canon in the series. So is this like 10 years later? And if it's supposed to be a continuation and in canon with the actual show, why do the characters look so different? You know, why are you race swapping people? Why do we need that? Because as a woman, I don't need to be pandered to by my gender or by whatever letter of the alphabet I feel like trying on that week. I don't need the pandering. I can just look at any, you know, I want to see, sometimes I want to see a really freaking hot guy on screen. You know, sometimes I want to see a girl who looks like the damn anime characters, because I'm like, oh wow, that's screen accurate. That was what we loved about Star Trek when DS9 did Trials and Tribulations and on Enterprise and In a Mirror Darkly. You know, these are the things we actually liked. Mm-hmm. Asexuality was her tool. Yeah, that's
even
what
this,
she's always like.
Look, she's more covered up. She's a little bit more covered up. Even this isn't too bad. Okay, she's a little bit more covered. Okay, but let's get back to this. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, but yeah, this is.
Sorry, I'm ranting.
Yeah.
Capes are impractical. Yeah, well, that's the thing. All superhero costumes are impractical. They were designed to be bright and colorful. And
please don't say my browser's crashing. Come on.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, as long as you can hear me. You want me to keep going while your browser
crashes? Yeah, try to keep it going. Mother us back.
All right, if you get back in, I can't bounce you back.
Yeah, it's crashing.
Well, just stay right there. Can you bring anybody in?
I'm trying. Let me open up another. See if I can open up another.
Let's open up another one and add yourself then.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Or get back in and then. But son of a bitch.
Which thrift stores does Mega Go that has vinyl hot pants? See, I don't think you need them vinyl for the screen.
But this happened.
I think just having yellow short shorts, you can probably find those. Like
this happened before. This happened before. You, for some reason, uBlock Origin is creating problems.
Are you in Chrome or are you in?
I'm in Vivaldi.
Well, that's your problem. You have to use Chrome.
Vivaldi is Chrome.
No, it's not.
It's a version of it.
I derailed another N.A.P.S. No, Cesario, you didn't. You're fine. Rob's derailing it with his crashed windows. So now this is my show. I want to see how females this way watch my car. I'm not attractive. I'm just, I just project the illusion. Like seriously, I didn't even take my green screen down from yesterday. I have no makeup on. Welcome to the thing. I should probably take the green screen down, huh? Yeah. Well, Rob figures out he's gonna get it. He needs a new computer. We got to get him monetized. So now that I have everybody here, we need to get Rob monetized ASAP so he can actually earn an income for once on his channel. And then I can go and yell at him. What are you doing? Why don't you go and stream or something? Go collect some super chats. Go upload it. I'm nagging.
Yeah, you are. All right. That sucks. Yeah, uBlock Origin. Is there another version of uBlock Origin? Or should I just
you just got to be on the right thing. So how do I get paid on Odyssey? I
don't know. Nobody seems to be able to answer that question.
Because I have no tips. How do I do things on Odyssey? So I have people who
Well, that's-
followed me. I get tips from
All right.
people. Oh, I got some tips. I do have some tips.
All right, let's okay, since let's not press our luck here. Okay. Let's Cowboy Bebop doesn't look good. Okay. What's Steve Ditko? Okay, the Steve Ditko story. Let me bring that back up. So Steve Ditko is the guy who co-created Spider-Man with Stan Lee. So what happened is a number of years ago, the family Jack Kirby sued Disney and sued Marvel and Disney to try to get royalties for all the characters that Jack Kirby created. Fantastic Four, the Eternals, yada, yada, yada. Silver Surfer, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And now it was about that time, not long after that happened, where Marvel decided to start changing the characters up. And everyone said, "Oh, diversity, diversity. Oh, it's for diversity." So actually, I have to turn on my camera to say this.
Go full screen.
Yeah, everybody says it's for diversity, representation, and inclusion. Isn't this wonderful? I'm like,
it's a grand conspiracy, though. It's a conspiracy for the Marxists to take over.
No, it's not. It's so people can see themselves represented. That's great. I mean,
yes, it is so that they can usher in the Marxists and the commies, and they're gonna get us. That's how they're gonna win, by diversity and taking over and influencing it with all this politics and turning the frogs gay.
People who had no interest in comics were making these decisions. People were, and Marvel found a bunch of useful idiots to do all this stuff. And now, okay, now take a look. Take a look at this, okay? I want you to everybody take a look. I fucking told you so, okay? I told you so. I told you so.
You're the first person, too. You're the first person to actually connect the dots, because here we're
all
going with...
Oh, no, that's not the case. Oh, no, you done bad research. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, it's for diversity and inclusion. Oh, they settled that case. You did sloppy research. It's no wonder why those other guys fired you. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Take a look, take a look, asshole. Take a fucking look right there.
And they're suing the families of Stan fucking Lee and the other assholes.
They're suing this family, Stan Lee, Gene Colan, and Steve Ditko, to try and get these to try and lock up the rights of these characters.
All because they had to pay a buttload of money to Kirby, to his family, his estate. And all these people, like, I feel foolish for kind of going along with this too, because I just thought, well, why else is it? It's because they have a bunch of hacks coming in. Well, why did they have the hacks coming in? It wasn't for communist China to take over. It wasn't for socialism. It wasn't for Marxism. It was because they didn't have the fucking money to hire real people, and they had to go and change it up 25% for legal reasons, because goddamn it, follow the fucking money. I'm tired of hearing the stupid conspiracy theories that sound great. And believe me, they sound great, and they're fun to go on the adventure and be like, yes, we're winning this culture war. It's great. And it feels great to feel like you're part of something. But for fuck's sake, we're not. We're not. People are fucking stupid. We're all stupid.
Well, you know what?
We're all fucking stupid. We all believe this shit. And we don't have we don't have all that. We don't have the ability to have all these moving parts all at once. You can't even get a fucking milkshake at McDonald's because the fucking shake machines are always broken. We don't have the ability to have all these moving parts and see, it's a grand conspiracy to overthrow and to take down and to tear down the family units. We don't have that. And you know what? There might be a few people who want that, but we don't have this grand conspiracy designed to do all this shit. And anybody tried to tell you otherwise is just trying to get super chats because they want to take you on a ride.
Well, you know what it is. I mean, they hired a bunch of young kids. Okay, they hired people.
Tumblr
Yeah, because exactly. They hire people who work cheap and who don't normally write comics. People like the Vita Ayalas, people like the Daniel Kibblesmiths, people like that. And the Gail and they found a bunch of useful idiots in Gail Simone and Heather Antos and what's the other? Kelly Sue DeConnick, okay? They hired a bunch of imbeciles who they could say, yeah, just go in, just doesn't matter. And they let them, and they had no oversight, and they just let them do whatever they want. And of course they're gonna go in there and fuck it up because they don't know better. Because they don't know anybody. They don't know about, oh yeah, why wouldn't I write a story about where Captain People lectures Tony Stark? Isn't that? Yeah, that's exactly what people want. What? No, they don't want that. Oh no. Yeah. They sure they'll read this story and they'll like it.
And it helps. It works too because then they can hide from the Twitter mobs who are like, why isn't this character this? Because we all know there's only like 20 assholes on Twitter in comparison, and I know there's more than that, but I mean, compared to all the fans of something. Like let's say you have 100,000 fans of something and you have 20 people complaining, give or take, right? They're really like, it's just a way to pander and to make headlines. It's a way to use and market to all of us by saying, oh, well, you're just a racist. It's a way to kind of guilt you into liking the shit. It's a way to guilt you into liking the shit because nobody wants to be called racist, but it just got too far. You had a couple, like the keyboard warriors took it literally. You had the little Twitterati taking everything literally. I think everybody's taking everything literally when we know for a fact that the media plays up all this shit so much just to play the studios and the fans against each other. Because look what they did with Ron Howard. Look what they did with Ron Howard. The media and everybody was there telling him that there was this grand conspiracy to tank Solo. Remember that there was this massive boycott. They said that there was this organized boycott to tank the Solo movie. And there wasn't anything organized. Nobody boycotted anything. We just sat there and said, you know what? This doesn't look that good. We're going to skip it. We'll wait.
We were talking. Can we say
we're still bitching about Last Jedi? We're still bitching about Last Jedi. I'm still like, just yesterday in real life, I was having a conversation about Last Jedi.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, we were.
You need something to play when you're right, like a video clip. Yeah, you need one like Razor Fist. You ever see his? He's got a fuck you, and he's spinning around. That's a good one. You need something like that with I was right. You need to record yourself.
there was a scene in the original TV series Roswell before they rebooted it where Benya from Seinfeld says, "You'll be there to say I was right. I told you so."
Mm-hmm.
So I need to find that actually.
Is Jake backstage, by the way?
No, Jake's not backstage.
Okay,
Jake,
just want to make sure, just in case.
Ron Howard's a good director. It's just listen, Ron
Howard's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, his family seems pretty nice from who we've met, and it's just Hollywood is this clique. It's this little club, and the media, like the media really, really fucking plays this up against each other so bad. That's why I was always of the impression that maybe we got it wrong about Kathleen Kennedy. Even in my original video when she said we don't know or we don't have any source material. It's not like we have any source material. I was always questioning, what if she was taking a shot at Bob Iger? And people didn't like that I questioned that. I'm like, well, maybe she's saying, well, it's not like we have source material because Bob Iger got rid of it. She said it in a way that was political, but it also made her look dumb. Or you could twist it to make her look dumb. I don't know if she's necessarily dumb. She's very well liked. She's very well respected. Everybody wants to work with her. She's very, very powerful. She wouldn't get to where she is if she were that malicious, I don't think. People who have the maliciousness don't tend to last very long because it's really easy to see through. It's a really, really easy quality to spot. And I've never, ever heard people in Hollywood, in the industry, say that she has had this malicious bone in her body. I don't even hear that. I don't even hear that she would like blackmail somebody if she needed her way. I think she might make power plays, but I think Leslie Headland's people might make power plays even more because Leslie Headland was connected to Harvey. So there's a long way around getting around Hollywood stuff. So where were we going?
But anyway, so what happened is the Steve Ditko's family filed the notice of copyright termination, and that's the same thing that what happened with I believe it happened with James Cameron and the Terminator. A certain amount of years go by, they have the right to file copyright termination, and they get the rights to the character back. So Marvel, in order to head that off, because that was going to happen in 2023, Marvel and Disney, in order to head that off, filed a suit saying, no, you create these as works for hire. Too bad. Neener. So Marvel is, they're suing to prevent people from the heirs of Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and everybody else, and Gene Colan and everybody else to get those characters back, which tells me that they are not done with these characters. Oh, not by a long shot. Yeah, okay, you know what? And that they know that the MCU Phase 4 with all the stiffs, they know that they are screwed. They are absolute. And think about all the characters they haven't used yet. All the characters they've used all the good ones, but they haven't used Silver Surfer. They haven't used Nova. They haven't used used the Inhumans, but they want to bring them back and do them right. There's a lot of characters that we haven't. The X-Men, they haven't used the X-Men. Fuck, even listen. I know you don't like the X-Men, Mecca, but if they were to do the X-Men and if they were to do it right, oh my God, that movie would make $1 billion easily.
Oh, easy. I'm not completely ignorant to, the what people.
Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four, and that was the first thing that they said they had. That was in the hopper. There is the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm. I think that the one I see the most in my comment section and on Twitter of people who follow me specifically, they seem to be most interested in X-Men. That's the one that they want because that's the one that has the cartoon attachment. That's the one that people have that much history with. That has, how many years did that cartoon run? Years. It was on forever. And the movies, those movies are still those movies pretty much didn't stop until a couple of years ago. It was the most recent one, Dark Phoenix, even. Yeah, those are kind of the biggest, most cultural. You wouldn't have the Avengers and all that if you didn't have the X-Men being kind of the thing that everybody I think wanted.
Well,
I just hate that the movies were kind of freaking boring. They weren't good. Sorry, the X-Men movies were 3 that I saw.
It's not that they hate the X-Men. It's just the X-Men have. A much bigger brand name than X-Force, X-Factor, and Excalibur. Victoria
Alonso doesn't see. She just seems like she doesn't understand the brand. I said it on the video that Rob and I talked about together. I said, how do I the Victoria Alonso one? How do I know more about the comic book lore than the woman working at fucking Marvel? I don't pay I just watch the movies in passing for funsies, I'm like McDonald's, right? That's what Marvel movies and DC movies are for me. They're not the thing that I'm the super most passionate thing about. Obviously, you guys know me. But when I even know it's short for human because the X was supposed to be this mutation that created I was paying attention, wasn't she? There was this mutation in the gene. Maybe because I know a little bit about science, maybe because I know a little bit about how genes mutate and genetics, but I don't know. It just didn't seem like that hard of a story to grasp for me. And it was probably the one that was more plausible than getting bitten by a radioactive spider or gamma radiation or what was the one that used Deadpool. Then I'm well, if he regenerates, why wouldn't it cure his cancer? And understand why
they wanted to
grow him from. That one I can't wrap my head around Deadpool. So.
They were trying to unlock the dormant mutation gene in his DNA.
Yeah. But I can't understand though why it was frozen to where he has the cancer and not before, because the cancer doesn't work genetically the same as. Correct me if I'm wrong, geneticists, but I don't believe the cancer works the same as your actual DNA.
Well, in the comic, they tried to alter his genes with Wolverine's healing factor, and it worked. But unfortunately, it covered his entire body in scar tissue, which is why it looks that way.
Whatever. So that's the one I didn't like.
First X-Men movie.
Plus, I hate Ryan Reynolds.
The first X-Men movie, they even explained mutation. You know.
Yeah, that's easy. It's like I took like men as humanity. Like I always took men as humanity as short for human.
Yeah, human.
Mankind. I never got so goddamn uptight. I never got my panties in such a big bunch that I had to go, why isn't it X-women? Because that sounds ignorant. That is very, very stupid sounding. That sounds to me like somebody who has no idea how anything works. You know, that's just NPC talk. That's just bullshit that a 10-year-old says who doesn't know anything.
Victoria Alonso is the aunt you invite to Thanksgiving dinner who doesn't know anything about anything, and she shows up with her friend, and you're not supposed to ask questions. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. She shows up with her.
She's like my mother who'll be sitting there watching a TV show with you and ask what's going on. I'm like, I don't know. I've been watching the same amount of information you have. I don't know any more than you do. But they still ask you because they don't understand, and then they go off and do something else. Mm-hmm.
Did I see a vid and very much agreeing with it? Wolverine would get much deeper cuts into an opponent with one claw versus three. Yeah. That makes sense. You know, that's really makes sense because you know you're well anyway. I kind of like to hear Jake's take on this.
Mystique looks so stupid saying that line in Dark Phoenix to Charles. Didn't she? Oh, that I had to make a video just on that. Like I didn't watch the movie, but I had that clip. I'm like, oh, Jennifer Lawrence, why are you saying, oh, it should be X-women? There's enough of us. Oh, you're stupid. You're a dumb bimbo. Yeah. That's why women aren't respected. People like that is why women are treated like we're stupid, because women say stupid shit like that. That's exactly it.
Yeah, Victoria Alonso is very much Penny from Big Bang Theory. That's who that's the demographic she represents. Listen, I have no doubt she may be good at whatever job she had when she was at Digital Domain, okay? But you know what? I don't think I'd put her in charge of anything creatively, because the last few years, even the last 6 months with the MCU falling off a cliff, I have a feeling a lot of these have been her decision.
Probably, and that's a lot of their diversity characters, just in case. Seems like it's a lot of just in cases, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Well, which characters? Like, which characters do we know? Because we've also heard that Kevin Feige has recast all of these, like pretty much all of the main movie stars, and he's doing them on a bi-picture deal. Because I think that might have something to do with this, because you can't lock in Robert Downey Jr. Let's say you would want to. Let's say they're gonna, do 5 more Avengers movies, get a wild hair up their butt, and they want Robert Downey Jr. back. Well, what if they don't have the rights to Iron Man? What if they don't have the rights to like Captain America, so they can't lock him in? Maybe mm-hmm. that was part of it, mm-hmm. where
that they can't. Yeah. They can't
predict no if they're going to be even able to have those characters.
We don't know.
I'm just connecting dots here. I'm saying I wonder if this
we don't know how this lawsuit's going to shake out. So no long-term contracts.
Yeah. See, make a note of that. You should put that in. You should do like an old Midnight's Edge style video.
Well, I have to write it first.
Make a note on this whole thing about how you were right. Did you record something on this yet?
Not yet. No.
Yeah, you need that, because I think that might be related too, unless I'm completely wrong. And I will defer to the experts.
Well, like I said,
take themselves way too seriously, and it doesn't take a lot of imagination to piss off a feminist. Yeah, you want to piss off a feminist? Call her a cum catcher. That's a Carlin. Oh, I love that one.
Hey, who wants one of you cuties wants to go in the kitchen, make me a sandwich, give me a blowjob? Blowjob.
We miss you, George Carlin.
We need George Carlin more than ever. We really do. We really
I'm
do.
trying, but the people get so offended when I call both sides out. We're like, oh, what do you mean you called the other side out? I thought you were no. My phone disagrees too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, who's the message?
People get too offended.
But the other thing is, though, I mean, hey, it's I don't know. You know, I don't know. No, I do know. I mean, when you say I don't know, it's a rhetorical thing. I don't know, but I'm at a point where nothing should surprise me, but it's just the stupidity of things really do.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody's stupid. Everybody wants to sensationalize everything, and I like Occam's razor. There's usually a simple solution to something because God, I'm lazy and I don't want to spend a lot of time with a lot of moving parts connecting a lot of dots.
Mm-hmm. I would say, what's the most simple solution? What's the simplest answer here, given the evidence that Marvel was feeling very altruistic and wanted to see all these people represented in comics and on screen and in film. So they went out of the way to make all these changes, even though they knew they wouldn't be popular, and so that they could blaze a trail, or they were worried about making money.
Make a Carlin members emoji, Morbid Fury says. That's a good one. We need more channel members.
I mean, that's the simplest thing. But yeah, they're worried about not having the rights to these characters. They're going to lose money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I said, simplest solution.
Right.
But this is not going to be resolved for a while. And like I said, if Marvel wants to go full bore with this idiotic Phase 4, where they have Black Captain America, listen, nobody's going to go see this. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, people are going to go see it because they've been trained to go see it.
Oh, they have built-in fans for life now. They've got their Star Wars fan base type of fan.
Fuck it, I'm checked out. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I think a lot of us who kind of grew up after, but for some of the people who are like they were 12 when this started, that's all they have. That's their Star Wars. Marvel is a whole generation of Star Wars now, so they're gonna go see it no matter what, whether it's good or bad or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna get a lot of normies. I don't think it's gonna get a lot of comic book diehards. Let's face it, the comic book diehards are all getting older. The people who read the X-Men in the 90s and the 80s, how old are they? They're 30, 40.
Yeah.
Once you hit a certain age, you kind of stop going to the movies too, because you're like, yeah, but I'd rather stay home and do nothing.
It's a pain in the ass to go to movies.
Right.
Really, you gotta find a place to park. It's overpriced. I mean, it really is, and the movies aren't good. You got to pay for popcorn, pay for drinks.
Mm-hmm. I know we're sounding like a couple of curmudgeons, but
it is. It's a pain. The movie experience hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, when I tried to see Halloween, there was an asshole streaming it to Facebook live right next to me.
You're right. Look there. This is why the movie experience has gotten worse. Okay.
Cell phones.
Because every 5 minutes, OMG, this movie is so bad. OMG, I can't believe it. SMH, click. OMG, this movie is so bad. This is so stupid. Why does Spock have big ears? OMG. OMG, I can't believe this. This Marlon Brando is just an old white dude. What's he doing? Right? Why does he have to be the Godfather? Why can't Idris Elba be the Godfather? Where do I vote? OMG, SMH, DMH, XME, MOUSE, EIEIO. Really. That's who they're making movies for now, though. Remember what you said about the new Star Trek?
What? Oh, that was made for people's. God, so many years ago. It's made for people on their cell phones who watch stuff while they're on their cell phone doing other things. Because they give you a visual cue.
The new Star Trek.
There's noise and a light. Hey, flashing lights. Flashing lights, flashing lights. There's a noise and lights. Look up
oh my
the
God,
screen.
something's happening. OMG, something just happened. OMG, SMH and DMH. I can't believe it. New Star Trek I've never seen Star Trek before, but this is the greatest Star Trek ever.
Oh my God, lights, flashing, noise.
Oh my God. Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Oh, wind back a few minutes. OMG. This show is so great. Oh, my OMG. It is so diverse. It has non-binary people. OMG.
My pronouns are they, them.
My pronouns. Oh, they use this. They stopped and they corrected the crew of the STD.
Yes, we have to say they. 9 times. 9 times is the magic number for them to pay attention. They, them. My pronouns are they. They. Oh, they're really doing a great job, aren't they? They're doing the bestest job ever.
OMG. This is the bestest ever. OMG. That's who it's for. Listen, it's no wonder why you don't have to make anything good. It's because everybody's got their freaking nose in these things. And you don't have to pay attention to anything.
I can't pay attention to anything. I'm addicted to my phone. I can't even have a conversation unless I'm doing something like playing a video game anymore. I can't go for a walk without playing Pokemon. That's all these are. They're just dangling keys in front of us as toddlers because we're all giant toddlers.
OMG. This Venom, he looks so bad. OMG. He's like a little Jewish guy. What's that Woodsy Allen guy? OMG.
Explosion.
What happened? What did I miss? OMG. That was the greatest thing I ever, even though I missed half of it. OMG. Crying out loud. Like I said, this entertainment is ruined for.
Hey, there's something going on where there's noises, and lights.
OMG! That is so awesome. OMG!
That's how they view the audience too. Come on, it's only $5. I mean, a cup of coffee's $5. You got $5 to spend on a streaming service, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, loud noises. Look up. Exactly. That's what it's like. It says
on the next episode of Loud Noises, look up. We'll see lower decks. It's all loud noises, though. It's wall to wall, like, oh my God, Beckett Mariner, you're the bestest ever. I do what I want. Oh my God, Beckett Mariner.
OMG. Beckett Mariner is so awesome. OMG. I can't believe this. Okay. What happened? What was that? OMG. That was so awesome. That was so exciting. OMG.
I don't think this is me follows. I don't think that's me follows. I took a picture of him. I don't think that's me follows.
No.
By the way, I don't think that one is either. That one might be.
We've been going on for how long about this?
Me follows.
This has been the whole show so far.
You oughter be a Zoo member today.
Oh. OMG.
These are cute. Like pets and toddlers. They treat the audience like we're pets because we are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any attention span. And people are like, you should watch this. No, I can't pay attention to that. I got 27 million other things to do. I got 10 videos to edit. I got to record. I got to jump on stream with Rob. I got to do a video game stream on Twitch. When do I have time to just sit there and watch something?
Oh, there you go. OMG, I have no time to watch anything. OMG, I am so busy. OMG, I can't put the phone down, but I'm too busy to do anything else. OMG.
It's true. I spent 3 hours on the freaking Twitter with you this morning. I was on the phone with you and looking at Twitter, pacing around this morning, trying to figure out what the hell I was doing today. But what about the emus?
Oh, wait.
John Cleese is doing a movie about emus.
OMG, that show that takes an hour, but it's called 60 Minutes, is on now. It's full of old white dudes. OMG, I can't believe this. OMG.
Like, oh my God, my parents have TV, and I have to like go to my room to not have to watch this old white dude shit. Ugh, and that's like work. So I'll just watch something on my phone.
That's so fun. You know what? I really have an issue. It was. I wish I could say I wrote this, but White Sinak, who used to be on the Daily Show. He was one of the last good guys on the Daily. He was the last really good, one of the last really good people to be on the Daily Show. He said, people would cop an attitude with him. I don't have a TV because I think it's a waste of time. I could be doing much better things like bettering myself and reading and learning new skills. He's like, fuck you. I love TV. But then they turn around and say, oh, I watched the first season of The Wire. You said you don't have a television. You said you don't watch TV. You said you don't watch TV. Oh, I streamed it. That's watching TV. No, it's not. It's different. It's still TV. Whether you watch it on a computer or your phone, or if you watch it on a regular time, that's still watching TV. That's TV on steroids. Oh, but it's better because it's streaming. I'm like, no, it's not. Shut up.
But this Star Trek is swearing. Yours doesn't even have any swearing, and you got all those cardboard sets that look like they're made out of plastic and junk.
No. OMG. I can't believe people used to watch old Star Trek. It's all full of old white dudes. And the sets are made out of cardboard. And it doesn't look
half as good on that show.
There's no Mikey Spock. OMG.
Why is the black woman not the captain? Because it was amazing just to have the bitch on the bridge. That's why, you dumb bitch. Because in a day and age where segregation had just been a couple of years before, it was kind of a big deal just to have her there.
You were 1 year removed from LBJ signing the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah.
That's how big a deal it was.
Yeah. Like the fact that she's there at all with lines is a huge fucking step. So don't you fucking come to me and tell me that we're wrong because this or that. All right? And don't you fucking say that, oh, well, Star Trek is always political. See, you proved that Star Trek is always political. That's not being political. Right?
That's OMG.
That's actually progressive. That's not making a fucking fuck up a captain because the color of her skin means that she can't fail, or else you're called a racist.
Well, Mecca, speaking of Star Trek, let's take a look. Let's have a word from our new sponsor.
Feeling run down? Don't have the energy you used to? You want to put the zest back into your step? Then you need Super Mario Lizard Vitality. It's got everything you need to get your groove back. 100% guaranteed effective. Just look at what's done for me. And enter the code Universalist at checkout to get a free subspace shipping on your order. So don't delay. Get your 30-day supply for only $29.99 Quatloos. Don't be a tool of the Galactic World Order. Get yours now. Ah!
I added some music to that on when I used it as a stinger.
Okay.
If you get a copyright notice. Which you probably won't.
The Civil Rights Act was 57. LBJ signed it. 65. Was that the Voting Rights Act? Civil Rights. I'm getting my acts confused.
Civil Rights was like 67, I want to say. LBJ was president in 67, if that's who's
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Because OMG.
Like, oh my God.
But actually we have news actually. As if we predicted it. John Cleese writes emu film with Rob Schneider.
Yay.
Written a film for Deuce Bigelow star Rob Schneider about Australia's losing a war with emus.
Damn it! Hand me that. I'll send him your video. Hand me the article, or did I link the article to you?
It's in your Twitter thing there.
Oh, okay, it's in Twitter. All right.
Just finished the script. Cleese told BBC One show last night with the film, which Saturday Night Live alumnus Rob Schneider is one of the exterminating officers. It really happened. They tried to kill them and they couldn't even kill them. It's a very funny idea. So that's why I'm here. Schneider's been developing it's even called the Great Emu War. Can I sue?
Well, we'll put it up. I mean,
yeah.
I'll just link it to him and see what he says.
With Australian stand-up Monty Franklin since at least 2018 and is planning it for it to be released in cinemas next year. Wow, but I beat him to it, though. Cleese and Schneider performed a stand-up show together in Phoenix in January, and the American has enthused about collaborating with his comedy hero, adding, "Getting to work with this comic genius has been a thrill of a lifetime." Cleese has returned to compliment, speaking to local station Fox 10 in Phoenix ahead of the live show. He likened their writing partnership one he enjoyed with Graham Chapman. The pair have created a very funny character for Schneider in the film he revealed, which has been like an English sergeant major. Who's yelling the whole time? Schneider added. John's great, though, because if he likes something, the enthusiasm jumps out. But if he doesn't like it, he says, that's crap. Let me see. They'll even Emu War trailer. There's a trailer? I can't be.
Is there?
See. Yeah, according to this, there is.
I tell you what, fellas. After we're done finding these emus, we're gonna get married.
Oh, God. Based on the incredible true story.
The good thing about our relationship is the loyalty that we have.
We have bad news, Private.
What the hell?
Your wife's been identified as a spy working the emus.
You're wrong. You're so wrong.
Oh, it's a spoof film by Australian comedy outfit Hot Dad Productions. So, Cleese is appearing on the one show to promote his involvement in the ongoing Festival of Funny, Faulty Towers, being made available on iPlayer on March 15th, albeit with some racist language used by Major Gowan in the Germans episode removed. Festival was originally meant to include Cleese's 2019 stand-up show Live at the Acropolis, a recording of his Last Time to See Me Before I Die show, which the 81-year-old has been performing since 2013. But this was quietly dropped without explanation from the season at the start of this month. You can see the version of the 2013 performance in Edmonton, Canada here. So, okay. Great. The Great Emu War coming to a theater near you. Ugh. Oversimplified, that's so funny. I imagine a lot of people do. Emu action.
Probably emu
Yes.
Twitch thoughts.
What, we got any more animal news?
Maybe
Where's the one about we talked about before? Hold on.
the what?
The gorilla story.
That's fake. I think. Pretty sure it's fake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fake too. Mine Bialik wants to host Jeopardy full time.
Ah,
I don't mind. She's pretty good. Just a quick note: James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli says Amazon told us the films will be theatrical in the future, so people worrying about James Bond going to streaming only don't have to worry, I guess. All you have to worry about is James Bond sucking. And it looks like we're headed for a strike with the Cinematographers Guild and the IATSE Local 600. So that could delay productions on a lot of stuff, which could be good because then Star Trek Discovery may get pushed back. Oh, we have a release date. The Orville is going to be premiering in March, season 3. Just on the
Yay.
vids, you played for.
there's Cobra Kai too. Cobra Kai news.
Oh, Cobra Kai. Season 3 is Cobra Kai?
Yes.
Season 3, right? Cobra Kai season 3. Let me see season 3. Hold on. There's a trailer out actually. Actually, season 4 actually, isn't it? Season 4. Oh, New Year's Eve premieres officially New Year's Eve on Netflix. Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. There you go. Cobra Kai season 4.
Did you see the? Did you see the trailer?
No, I did not.
Watch the trailer. We can watch it if we're getting claimed for the other.
Oh, fuck it.
Many of us used to be enemies, but rivalries don't need to last forever. The All Valley Tournament is just a few months away. The stakes are higher than they've ever been. We know that Cobra Kai is going to use every dirty trick in the book. There's only one way we're going to be able to beat them.
Kicking their asses so hard, they shit themselves.
Isn't he great?
He is. He's terrific. Oh God.
They strike first. We'll pre-strike.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
We're gonna take back the valley.
Take it back in a measured and organized approach.
We fight first.
Oh wait. Oh, that's
The only ones teaming up.
oh man. Who's that? D. Snyder? What's going on? This is the guy from the third movie, right? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, Terry Silver.
Okay.
It's Terry Silver from because remember the last season. So in the last season, remember he had all those Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
Where we had the flashbacks of Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
Where you're thinking, oh yeah, this other guy, he's gonna be, and then that guy dies, right? But then the other guy that he ends up saving or whatever in Nam, that's Terry Silver.
Oh.
Yeah. So that they have that kind of life debt because they're old war buddies.
Now it's not just the color of his hair now, Terry Silver.
Now, yeah. Well, he was the ponytail guy in part 3.
What?
He was the ponytail guy in part 3 in the House on Haunted Hill House, I think.
Oh, okay.
Body tournament? I would have thought you were joking. Here we are, living in the Twilight Zone.
Neato. Okay.
December 31st, it looks like. So
Yep.
Popeye's Chicken and Cobra Kai, Rob.
That's a great combo.
Huh?
That's a great combo.
Yeah, but you got to do it out here, though.
Mm-hmm. Actually, be Culver's. Then.
Oh, that's good, too. Santiago's.
Mm-hmm. Martin Luther King was a trick. It was a tricky. Don't think like he wouldn't like this new. Yeah, no, he wouldn't like it.
No.
You have defiled the good name of Star Trek.
Well, Star Trek used to be for intellectuals. Now it's just for mush brain spazzes who need a fucking convention to belong to something.
It was very highbrow, high-minded stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's for Funko collectors. And you know, that's kind of there's nothing, it's not like anything wrong with collecting Funkos if you like them, but it is a different type of collector. You know, it's more of a casual fan that isn't going to sit there and have a philosophical debate. The people who argue for the new Star Trek, their only argument is you're a racist because they don't understand things. You know, they're not intellectuals that are out there gobbling this stuff up. They're not people who are passing any Mensa tests for the most part. And these aren't exactly people who are, you know, I hate to say it, these people aren't exactly useful to society like you know, like I am. I'm yelling at a camera on the internet. But,
All right, let's do an animal story for
animals.
You send me some animal stories.
I don't know. Do we have any? Let me look.
Let's take a look. Hold on. Take a look at animal news here myself.
I did a while back. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Oh, there's a night court. They have a series order.
Oh, yeah. Well, no,
yeah, there was. There was a doggy. There was a doggy story and my Bialik.
No.
Yeah, just scroll back. You have Night Court, Golden Retriever, and my Bialik.
Night Court. Nobody cares about Night Court anymore. I hate saying it, but you know.
I mean, I'm kind of curious because at least I liked Night Court, and it's a continuation. So That's the thing. It's not so much. This is where it's kind of a little tricky. It's like, okay, well, it's a continuation. It's not so much a sequel and a reboot. So I am kind of curious. Whereas like Perfect Strangers, I can just write off as, oh well, that should just be a completely different series, and they're just too racist to give a show with a couple of black lead actresses, an actual shot on their own without attaching it to something. But
This golden retriever found love and Romeo and Juliet style on her apartment balcony, and we're so obsessed.
They're so cute.
They don't call it puppy love for nothing. Meet Aubrey, a super smitten golden retriever whose doggo eyes are set on the handsome boy next door, Eric, downstairs. According to Aubrey's TikTok profile, this is a case of balcony love at first sight. Let me get rid of that. The dogs are separated only by a few stories in their apartment building. Aubrey's balcony overlooks her love interest, Bruno, another beautiful golden retriever. And lucky for us, we get to watch their story unfold from the beginning. This video, posted September 18th, has amassed quite a following with over 6.2 million views. Turns out people are into the four-legged version of a Shakespearean romance, and who can blame them? The heart-tugging video starts with Aubrey gazing out of her apartment window, followed by a balcony shot of her view to Bruno, who's looking up at Aubrey with adoring big brown eyes. The video includes a text overlay and reads, "I think my golden retriever is going through a Romeo and Juliet romance." It's followed by the caption, "Should they meet?"
Let's see.
Consensus. Huh? Hold on.
Let's see.
Oh, music. So
We got music.
oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, she sees the doggy down there.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
Oh, she looks over and she sees the doggy down below. Aww.
Consensus isn't overwhelming. Yes. Let me mute the page here.
Yeah. Part 2. What's part 2?
In my head, I don't know what to think. He never
Let's go. It is muted.
No, we still hear it.
You can
It's
still hear it?
really loud too.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you gotta mute the see right there.
Muted the tab.
Well, it didn't. Look at is she going downstairs for walkies? Look at look at there
Where's
she
this
is.
part?
Look,
Oh,
they're sniffing.
they're so happy.
Oh, he's like, hello. Doggo.
Doggo. Stiff butts. Stiff butts.
Aww.
Look at they're so cute together.
Oh,
Which
look
one's
at her face.
Delivering all the feels, the second video begins with Aubrey practically pulling her owner into the elevator and down to meet her new friend. After a short elevator ride, quick walk through the building, the pair finally meet. Pause down. The best part is when the dogs jump up to greet each other in unison, followed by the never-ending tail wags and Taylor Swift's love story playing all in the background. It's too sweet. The meeting went well, and they absolutely loved each other. Aubrey's owner tells the Daily Pause her owner even teased Lady and the Tramp style first date that will soon make it onto TikTok. Oh, we can follow them. It's gonna be spaghetti scene, right? We can't wait to see what happens after this doggy meet cute. We're keeping our fingers and paws crossed for happily ever after. Aw. So okay, that's cute. There you go. That's cute. Hey, see, that's your perfect palate cleanser. So,
Dog.
doggos. Okay, don't say we don't try to end on a positive note.
Here's the bodega cats. If you want to screen share it. Here.
Where's the bodega cats?
It's a cat. Wait, paste. There you go.
You're not sharing anything.
No, I sent it to you.
Okay, hold on. I'm just hoping that
you in the chat, in the private chat.
Is this porn?
No.
Okay. Hoping none of my naughty.
I mean, just a little, but it's not like gonna get acclaimed.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I'm like a little.
You go all over New York and like the boroughs. There's these bodega cats all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
They earn their keep. They catch the mice, you know.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Just sleeping. I'm hiding.
Would be awesome if Cleese came on your show. Oh, I'm not holding my breath.
We would die.
Are you kidding me? I probably would be. I probably
die. Do you know
Yeah.
how huge fans of like Monty Python and Faulty Towers and yeah. Ugh. Well, we would never get him.
No. You never know. Yes, I listen to you all the time, but you on about such nonsensical things.
Oh, he wouldn't have the patience to listen to my ass rambling. Oh, he's too smart for me.
Dear, you must know when to keep quiet. He would say something like that. My dear. All right, everybody. I think that's it. I think it's time for us to put naps to bed.
Go to bed.
All right.
Go take a nap.
You never know, Rob. You have that song for the great emu. Never trust an emu. Yeah. Never trust an emu. They'll peck your eyes out and they'll give you the gout.
I just tweeted at Rob Schneider. I responded to that tweet there and said, hey, Rob made a video for that.
I made a Ken Burns style documentary.
Yeah, and I linked him your video, so maybe he'll watch it. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right, kids. All right,
That's
kids.
all I know.
Rob
I just like the
Schneider.
voice from South Park. All right.
All right, kids. Well, we have to play the Trek bumper, though.
We already talked about the weekend Trek. It was terrible.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, sadly, Jake could not join us this week, but we'll be back next week, we hope. And you know what? Let's, Mecca, tell everybody about your channel and your stuff.
I have a channel. I do stuff on it still every single day. Just bookmark it and check it whenever you got time. Check it once a day. I'd really, really appreciate it. YouTube's not going to notify you mostly, so.
YouTube doesn't send out notifications unless you have the bell clicked to all. So make sure it's clicked to all.
Yeah, and well, you have to unsubscribe every month and resubscribe also. So yeah, that's because they update everything on the back end, and it just loses anything new. So I'm basically restarting over from scratch every month.
Hold on. I just got an update from Reverb. Let me see what's going on.
Oh no.
Let me see if they've retracted the thing there. I gotta check my phone.
He either paid for you or he retracted the offer.
I'm getting. Congrats, your listing just sold. Okay, I know it sold 20 minutes ago. Wait until it sold yesterday. Now
they're just now giving you an email.
For God's sake, get with the program, people. Okay, so and
I'll check my Discord. You get all videos of mine and Rob for the most part, unless I forget one. I tweet them out. Follow me and then Rob on Twitter. Get Rob monetized. Pester any of your favorite YouTubers to invite Rob on. And Jeff is awesome and always invites him on. So, you don't have to pester Jeff because he's cool. But, pester your favorite YouTubers to say, hey, throw Rob a bone. He's been here for everybody else in this community for God knows how long. And Midnight's Edge was a huge founder of a lot of what we do over here. So
it says it says we're working to verify this payment clears. This process can take up to 72 hours. Okay. So they're verifying the payment. Okay, that's good.
Yay.
The Dan Electro has been sold. Actually, the video helped. The video did help.
Yeah, we'll do that for the other one you're selling when you get it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's even though, like I said, I like the idea of a Gretsch more than I like the actual Gretsch.
Yeah, well, I think you probably needed like a full-on Bigsby 12-string. You need like a George Harrison guitar.
Yeah, I don't know, like a Chet Atkins or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, everyone stay tuned.
You'll feel better.
Yeah, George played an SG too, so I mean. All right, kids, that's it for this week's Naps. We'll catch you next time. Everybody, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you later.